Hi everyone, Andy here. So we're going to talk about bar chords. If you're a beginner and having trouble with bar chords, here's what I suggest first. So before actually playing the whole bar chord, what you need to do is work on power chords first. Let's take a G major bar chord like this. Okay, you notice that your first and third finger are fretting the third fret of the sixth string, and your third finger is fretting the fifth fret of the fifth string. So focus on these two fingers for now and master these two strings. Okay, so you're gonna add pressure to your first and third finger only. Even though you're making the shape, right? Just focus on pressure on the first and third finger. And stay with that for days. Practice that for days on different keys. So you have a G, this G sharp, A sharp, B, C. And you can do it also on the fifth string. So same shape. If your first finger is on the thicker string, your third finger is the next string below. So if you're on the third fret of the fifth string, your third finger will be on the fourth string of the fifth fret. So it's kind of skipping. That's the pattern of the power chord. It works all the time, okay? There. So if you're here, you know this is a C. This is a C power chord. This is a G note, third fret, sixth string. That's a G power chord. So you're gonna focus on these power chords for now. Like that, okay? So once you master power chords, you add your fourth finger. Down on, if your first finger, or if you're on G, your first finger is on the sixth string, your third finger is on the fifth string, your pinky will go down to the fourth string. Same fret as your ring finger, as your third finger, okay? They're together, they're always together. Now, you're on G. Once you add that pinky, you're gonna strum three strings, the sixth, the five, and the fourth string. Spend time with this also on different keys. Alright? So for now it's better to start on G or A, somewhere above G, and when you feel really comfortable already with this shape, you can go down here on F sharp and on F. You're gonna do this later on. Okay, don't start on F or F sharp. You can start on G or better A on the fifth fret. So I'm strumming only the top thick strings, the sixth, the five, and the fourth string. My first finger is muting the three strings below, the third, the second, and the first string. So be aware of that also, okay? So I'm free, my plucking hand is free to strum all the strings, although the third, the second, and the fourth is muted by my first finger. So what will ring is the sixth, the fifth, and the fourth string. When you feel comfortable, like I said, go down F sharp or F. Okay, by the way, you can also do that power chord shape on the fifth, starting on the fifth string. Same pattern, but you're down one string. So fifth string, fourth string, and third string. But this is a C note. Whatever your first finger is, that's the name of the power chord. So this is C. So you're on C power chord, three fingers now. C sharp, this is C sharp, so there. This is D, so you're on D. So you're not gonna feel if it's a major or a minor chord because we don't have the third. It's always the root, the fifth, and this is an octave higher. So you don't know if it's a major or a minor chord yet, okay? Then you can go down here, this is B, this is B flat. If you know this, you move down here like this, you're not fretting anything with your first finger now, it's 0 fret, that's an A power chord. Same thing here on F, move that down here, that's an E, okay. There you go. go. So practice that 3 fingers, and you're gonna spend time with that also. And once you master that 3 fingers, you go back to the G chord or the A. Okay. Now, so this is what we call the E-shaped bar chord, because this is an E major open chord. This shape here, we're moving it up. Same thing. Okay. E, 0, 0, 1, 2, 2, fret, and 0. So if you're moving this shape up, the zeros will need to be 1, right? So you bar it. That's why we have bar chords. Now this is an E shape. Okay. Now if you start on the 5th string with a bar chord like this, it's like this or like this. This is what we call an A-shaped bar chord. It always works on the 5th string downwards, okay? So why is it A? This is C, right? You go down. B, this is B flat. And notice this, if we go down here, we have 0 and 0. So that's an A actually, you just fret it differently. Yeah, okay, so this is an A-shaped bar chord. Now there's a major and minor, we'll get to that in another video. But for now, work on the E major or E-shaped bar chord. Now, how to work on that? Since you've been practicing already your 3-finger bar chord on this E shape, now it's time to add your 2nd finger on that 3rd string in the middle of your fingers, this one here. That's if you're on the 3rd fret, your 2nd finger will go to the next fret on the 3rd string. That's the 4th fret, okay? And maintaining the same bar chord, just adding this 2nd finger between on the 3rd string, okay? So work on that. Don't mind the 2nd and 1st string yet. Just up to the 4th string. So it's gonna sound like this, one by one. If I move it up, on that first, and then again you're going to spend days with this shape, and you can go from there. The 2nd and the 1st string will come naturally later on as time goes by, okay? You'll find out that you're not fretting the 2nd and 1st string with this part of your 1st finger. It's somewhere here on the base of your 1st finger, so you're going to work on that later on after mastering 1, 3, 4, and 2nd finger. Okay. So after that, yep, like I said, the 2nd and 1st string will be added on this E-shaped bar chord. You're gonna work on that also. You're gonna spend days with this, feeling the base of your 1st finger, fretting that 2nd and 1st string. Like that. Once you got that right, do the same bar chord. There you go. Then you can move it up again. G sharp, A sharp, B, C. All right, let's talk about the A-shaped bar chord. We start on the C major, 3rd fret of the 5th string, and do that shape like this. So instead of using your 3rd and 4th finger like this, you're going to replace it with your 2nd finger. Right here, and then your 3rd finger will go down on the 4th string. Your pinky will go on the 2nd string. This is a little bit more challenging than the E shape, okay? So work on this. You can move it up somewhere closer to the smaller distance frets, like here on the 7th fret, or here on the 5th fret, meaning your index finger is on the 5th fret. Here, your index finger is on the 7th fret. So you're going to work on this like this. All right, and then later on add that 1st finger, fretting it with the base of your 1st finger. 1st string, what I mean, okay? You can do it here on C. There you go. Once you master that, I suggest using 2 fingers for this A-shaped bar chord. You only use your 1st and 3rd finger like this. You're gonna fret 3 strings with your 3rd finger. It will take a little time, okay? So that's the 4th string, the 3rd, and the 2nd string. You can support it with your pinky this way, like this. Then your first finger will fret this fifth string, 3rd fret, and the base of your first finger will fret that 3rd fret also, 1st string. You're going to support it with your 2nd finger. So what we're doing here is this one. So it will take a little while to get used to this, okay? But for now you can work on this. Once you become an expert on this, you can do this. This is very convenient for fast chord change. Instead of playing this, right? So E shape to A shape bar chord, you can do like that. Okay, so I hope this helps you out. Good luck on your guitar journey. I'll see you in the next video.